Since 1997, Benji Gecy and Beaufort Lending have been serving Lowcountry homeowners and their pursuits of home ownership. Their team of experts pride themselves on making your next purchase easier, cheaper, and faster. Mortgage rates and programs can be very intimidating to a first-time home buyer or even a seasoned home buyer. So here to make that process a little bit easier is Benji Gecy from Beaufort Lending. Welcome, Benji.
Emily, thanks for having me.
Great to have you here today. This is a very hot topic right now. Anybody who is in this process, looking to buy a home, it can be really intimidating, like I just said. So what's going on with rates?
Well, everybody wants to know what rates are doing. And we've had the highest, actually, we're in the middle of the highest real estate market and prices in the history of real estate. So the rate does matter. Don't let anybody tell you it doesn't. But we encourage you to shop your rate. So shopping your rate, be real surprised at the difference between your local lender, bank, credit union. Rates vary a lot there, but when the houses are this expensive, getting a little better deal on the interest rate is a big deal right now. But for 6 straight weeks, we had rates decline to up until September 27th. We've had 5 straight weeks of rates increasing up until the election here. So real volatile market conditions, real tough to keep up, but our campaign's going great with Live 5 News here. We're changing the rates up every 7 or 10 days, but each day or daily, rates change about 4 or 5 times. Last 5 weeks, we've seen a real big spike in rates. I think rates are going to settle down after the election, and we're going to have a real rally towards the end of the year. My forecast is 5.0 rates by the end of the year. September 27th, we're actually below that at 4.75 on the VA. So we had really attractive rates, and they've gone sideways or actually backwards from there. So real volatile market conditions. I think we're going to see that for another 7 or 10 days, and then hopefully we get that nice rally towards the end of the year into 2025.
And how does this market that's going so up and down, how does this impact local homeowners?
Well, as we know, Charleston, Hilton Head, Beaufort, coastal South Carolina, some of the most expensive real estate in the state and the country, but rates are a big deal. So we're getting a lot of people coming in. We have a high concentration of investors. But the higher rates and the higher real estate prices are affecting the affordability. So the first-time home buyers, just this last 5 weeks, hundreds of thousands of homeowners have been affected. They're now out of the market for purchasing, and the people who are looking to refinance, they've had to pause their refinances. So the rates are a big deal right now, and anything over 6.5% causes a lot of problems, especially with the elevated real estate conditions we have right now.
Yeah, you mentioned before you recommend that people shop their rates. How do you recommend they do that? What advice do you have?
Well, it's pretty easy. I'm a mortgage broker, been a mortgage broker for 27 years. Mortgage brokers have the most flexibility with wholesale lenders to get you the lowest rate. But how you do it, just call around. You definitely want to search you want to Google them and check their reviews first. That's what I would do. But call a credit union, call your local bank, and then definitely mix in a mortgage broker there and check out the rates. You're going to be surprised at the dispersion of rates between bank to credit union and mortgage broker. And that's free advice. Doesn't cost anything to do that. Number one tip when you're doing that is make sure they only do a soft pull on your credit bureau. You don't want a bunch of people doing hard pulls on your credit.
Okay, great advice there.
Thank you.
We're getting the insider tips here, which we love. How do we obtain a quote from you guys?
Well, it's pretty easy. Beaufort.mortgage, we've got some great innovation and technology there. Our website can give you rates in seconds. Those are updated daily. That's where I would go. We also have a great YouTube channel that's growing nicely. The news, we try to publish those rates weekly, but those are only updated about 7 or 10 days. So I would say go to the website, try some of the automation there. That's great. It works 24 hours a day, and then you can always call us at 843-524-2404. We are going to pick that phone up and help you answer some questions there.
Awesome. Well, Benji, thank you so much for all of this information. I know this is so important for homeowners, people looking to buy a home for sure, and that information is right there on your screen as well. Thank you so much.
Thanks again.
Of course.